Hi, my name is Steven, and this is a video tutorial on how to use AndEngine to make a simple program for Android. And this program is basically using a colored background, and it has a sprite in it that you can move left and right with these arrows by clicking and holding onto them, and you can also click on the image itself. That will alter the image of the sprite itself. So there's a couple videos that you probably should watch. They are called AndEngine Getting Started Tutorial Part 1 of 3, and there's 3 videos that you should probably watch, and that will explain how to download the engine into Eclipse, which is what I'm using. I already have Eclipse loaded, and I already downloaded the engine. So well, let's get started. So I'm gonna create a new Android project, and I'm gonna call it, let's say, my example, and I'm gonna go for Android 2.1. That's about 97% of all the Android devices that's gonna have 2.1 or greater on it. If you choose something higher than that, let's say like 3 or 4, then only those devices will be able to run it, and not all of them. If you choose an earlier one, then most of them, it'll be good for most of them. So you're gonna have to create some kind of fictitious domain name. So I'm gonna call it my example, and that's it. Let's hit finish, and let's see here. Source code, my example activity, and good. I'm gonna get rid of this middle part as we don't need it, and I'm gonna get rid of this import as well. Okay, so the first thing is, it's the my activity is not gonna extend activity, it's gonna extend base game activity, which is the main class for AndEngine. Now it says right now it cannot be resolved. That's because we're gonna have to import the engine. I already downloaded the engine. This is my workspace for Eclipse. I set it to my documents Eclipse, and as you can see, it already created a folder for this project that I just created, my example, and this is the source code for AndEngine. You download that through that Mercurial website. So anyhow, we're gonna have to link this to our project. So you're gonna do that by right clicking, and you hit build path and link source, and you hit browse, and it says Eclipse AndEngine source, and you hit OK. And there's already a source folder in here, so you can't have two. So you're gonna have to rename this to something else. It can be anything. I just gonna call it AndEngine source. Okay. So I included the source, and now it says, it gives me this option, import base game activity. So I click on that, and that went away. And now I get another error message. It says the type my example activity must implement the inherited abstract method, blah blah blah. So basically just hit add unimplemented methods. Okay, so it fills out these things that will be basically the core of the game. Unload engine, unload resources, unload scene, and unload complete. At this point I'm gonna save and get rid of these. Now if you try to run this program right now, it wouldn't work because as you can see it returned null, and that's not what it's gonna have to do later.